Have you checked out the national debt clock lately? It's like watching a high-speed car chase, except the car is America's debt, and it's accelerating at lightning speed. At this very moment, the U.S. is drowning in over $31.6 trillion of debt, and counting, at a jaw-dropping pace of $2 million every minute. Debt may have a bad rap, but for the wealthy, it's just another tool in their financial arsenal. While most of us are busy penny pinching, the rich are making it rain with their debt-savvy strategies. So, what's their secret? Get ready to learn the tricks of the trade. Welcome to Blue Chip Mindset, the winning mindset for success. This channel isn't for the lazy, so if you're not here to get inspired, you're in the wrong place. If you're truly committed to taking your life to the next level and have an insatiable appetite for learning and growth, then subscribe to the channel. I'd love to have you aboard. And if you enjoy the video or learn something new, please give it a like. In this video, we'll explore 5 ways that the rich make money with debt and how you can use these strategies to your advantage. So without further ado, let's dive right in. Number 1. Investing in appreciating assets. The wealthy use debt to invest in appreciating assets that can increase in value over time. These assets include art, collectibles, sports memorabilia, or rare coins. By using debt to purchase these assets, the wealthy can benefit from the appreciation in value while freeing up their cash for other investments. Let me give you an example of someone famous you've probably heard of who made a decent chunk of change flipping a collectible baseball card. In 2019, Gary Vaynerchuk, also known as Gary V, who was an entrepreneur and investor known for his love of sports, bought a 1952 Topps Mickey Mantle card for $150,000. A few months after making the purchase, he flipped it and sold it for $1.2 million. Another example of someone investing in a collectible and flipping it for a considerable profit was in 2016. A rare 1999 Pokemon First Edition Charizard card sold for $55,000 on eBay. The owner had purchased the card for just $5,000 a few years earlier. However, investing in appreciating assets comes with risks. The value of these assets can fluctuate with market conditions, and there is always a risk of fraud or counterfeiting. It's crucial to conduct thorough research and due diligence before investing in appreciating assets to minimize risk. And please note that nothing I say ever is financial advice. Number 2. Investing in income-producing assets. Real estate, for example, is a favorite investment for many wealthy individuals and one of the most common ways they use debt to purchase income-producing assets. By taking out a mortgage to buy a property, the investor can leverage their funds to increase their buying power and acquire more properties. Additionally, rental income from these properties can be used to pay off the debt, while the property appreciates in value over time. For example, let's say a wealthy individual wants to purchase a $1 million commercial property. Instead of paying for it outright, they take out a $750,000 mortgage with a 3% interest rate. By doing so, they only need to come up with $250,000 of their own funds to secure the purchase. Over time, they can use the rental income generated by the property to pay off the mortgage and earn a return on their investment. Stocks and bonds are also popular income-producing assets that the wealthy invest in. They may use debt to purchase dividend-paying stocks or bonds with a fixed interest rate. For instance, investing in the S&P 500 typically provides a higher yearly return rate than the interest rate on a loan. Moreover, an ETF, exchange-traded fund, that follows the S&P 500 also distributes dividends. The returns generated from these investments can be used to pay off the debt used to purchase them and generate additional cash flow. Speaking of stocks and ETFs, especially ones that track the S&P 500, if you're looking for a place to buy either of those, then tap on the link in the top comment pinned for this video. You can download the brokerage app I use to buy my stocks and ETFs called Webull. It's free in the App Store, and you'll get some free stocks just for making your first deposit. I'm also curious to know which stocks you currently own or will be buying in the future. Drop me a comment and let me know. And if you're enjoying the video so far, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel. Investing in businesses is a popular way for wealthy individuals to generate income. This type of investment can take several forms, such as purchasing an existing business, starting a new business, or investing in a business as a partner or shareholder. One way that wealthy investors acquire a business is by using debt. They may take out a loan to purchase a business outright or to finance a portion of the purchase price. By using debt, investors can leverage their capital and potentially generate higher returns. However, it's important to note that investing with debt also carries risk, as the investor will need to make regular payments on the debt, even if the business does not generate enough profits to cover those payments. Another way to invest in businesses is by becoming a partner or shareholder. In this scenario, the investor provides capital to the business in exchange for ownership. The investor is entitled to a portion of the business's profits as a partner or shareholder. However, they are not responsible for the day-to-day operations of the company. Instead, they rely on the business's management to generate profits and grow it. Number 3, financing their lifestyle. Yes, you heard me right. Some wealthy individuals finance their lifestyle with debt. That sounds like a recipe for disaster, but the rich know how to do it strategically. They might use a low-interest loan to buy a luxury car or take out a mortgage on a second home. By doing so, they can free up their cash to invest in other opportunities to generate higher returns. For example, let's say a wealthy individual wants to buy a $200,000 sports car. Rather than paying for it outright, they take out a $150,000 loan at a 2% interest rate. They then invest the remaining $50,000 in a high-yield savings account earning 5% interest. Over time, the interest earned on the savings account could offset the cost of the loan, while the individual still gets to enjoy their new sports car. Number 4, leveraged buyouts. Another way wealthy individuals use debt to make money is through leveraged buyouts, LBOs. In an LBO, the investor borrows funds to purchase a company, often to improve its profitability and eventually sell it for a profit. While LBOs can be risky, they can also be very lucrative for those who know what they're doing. For example, a private equity firm might acquire a struggling company for $50 million, using $10 million of its own funds and borrowing $40 million. The firm could then work to turn around the company's finances and market share. Suppose the company is eventually sold for $100 million. In that case, the firm will earn a profit of $50 million, minus the cost of the debt. Number 5, entrepreneurial ventures. Finally, entrepreneurship is another area where the wealthy use debt to create wealth. Starting and growing a business requires significant capital, and many entrepreneurs turn to debt to finance their ventures. For example, a wealthy individual might use debt to fund the development and marketing of a new product or service. By doing so, they can scale their business faster and generate greater returns than relying solely on their capital. Debt can also be used to finance expansion, such as opening new locations or hiring additional employees. However, starting and running a business comes with significant risks, and not all ventures are successful. But as the age-old saying goes, no risk, no reward. In conclusion, debt can be a powerful tool when used strategically by the wealthy. By investing in income-producing assets, financing their lifestyle, engaging in leveraged buyouts, starting entrepreneurial ventures, and investing in appreciating assets, the rich can generate significant returns on their investments. Debt can help individuals achieve their financial goals and build long-term wealth if used responsibly. So, do you have any ideas on how you can use debt to make money that I may have missed or disagree with anything I said? If you do, then please leave a comment below, as I'd love to hear from you. And if you enjoyed the video, then please give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on all notifications to get notified anytime we drop a new video. Oh, and check out a few more videos I picked out just for you.